How's it going, guys? Chris back here again with another new commander from Brothers War. Or this might be the first. I'm recording these together. I hadn't intended to record that many, but I am recording them together. This one is Urza, which will probably be the first one that goes up, actually. So I don't know why I always start with another. But, yeah, Urza. He's kind of cool. I hope he does things. Mulligan. I need blue mana. I didn't quite need so much of it, but sure. What do I put to the bottom? Triumphant Reckoning? The white card we can't cast. Makes the most sense. So we are an artifact deck. No surprise there. It's Urza, right? That's what he does. I'll see if they'll trade a rat for a sage. I can't see them putting down 2 rats next turn, so Urza's good enough for a blocker, right? My midnight clock now untaps during my opponent's turn, which is very neat. I don't know if it's very useful, but it's very neat. I'm going to add 9 power to the board next turn, which is dumb. And then at some point, we're going to gate to Phyrexia, which is equally as dumb. Our opponent is done okay. I kind of feel bad about that one. We're up against the rat deck, which generally rats are just a really good budget deck. Like if you want to play Historic Brawl and you don't really want to invest too many resources, I recommend the rat deck. The rat deck is really good because its main card is a common, right? The Relentless Rats, and you need one. Yeah, you can basically build the deck in its most minimalistic format as a 1 rare commander deck, right? Or a 1 rare brawl deck. And that's probably why it's one of the best budget decks out there. Like, there are a couple of like blue-red tempo commanders that are uncommon that you can build, which are like no rare wild cards. And they're also a really good option. They're probably better for just winning games. I don't know. I'm just always a black preferential player. Let's see. Yeah, sure. We'll keep this. So this actually gets me liquid metal coating on 2. So we have Karn the Great Creator in the deck. That's why liquid metal coating is in the deck. It's just a 1 mana or a no mana tick up, kill land, which could be really good. I'm gonna go into Psy next turn. I really want him to play a Mana Rock. Do I go into Psy? I do go into Psy. Emery's better on... It's better to cast Emery when you have the chance of casting something else, right? Like, the number of 1 mana artifacts in the deck is low. The number of 2 mana artifacts is higher. Since we're up against Goshintai, I don't think we're going to be able to steal Mana Rock, so that's going to be sad. What I really want is a Karn the Great Creator off the top. That would make my day. Just because liquid metal coating is such a... Like, the Karn the Great Creator liquid metal coating is such a trash mechanic that I'd feel bad using it. But at the same time, I would use it. Hey. Yeah, we're not going to steal anything, so no point. Next turn we can use our, like, Angelic Purge. Sacrifice our liquid metal coating, get rid of Goshintai. And then use Emery to cast a Soul Guide Lantern. Or... It's a bit sad that the Recharge Repair went to the bin. I kind of like Recharge Repair. It's kind of neat, you know? So the last deck I built with Thanos. And since that deck probably will go up after this one, spoilers, I guess. It was Thanos Birds. And Thanos Birds got slaughtered. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about that one, because, like, I was really hopeful for it. But, he just got killed every time I put him on the board. And I even got him on the board with a Swiftfoot Boots on him. So he had Hexproof. And they just Riveter Charmed him. Sacrifice a creature with the most power. And then Thomas was dead, and I was like, eh. No thank you, opponent. I don't really want that. Our poor opponent is stuck on lands. It's kind of sad. I really wish I had a Karn the Great Creator to help him out. Because that'd be very nice. Didn't mill it, so it's still an option. I think we just Emery. We need a way to sacrifice. An artifact. Cancel. Are you you're not an instant. That's sad. I guess Urza. Like, we're weirdly enough close to sort of the Meek comboing a bit, which is not where I thought this deck was going. But it is a viable option, I guess, like, right? So how our setup works at the moment is we would sacrifice 2 artifacts, Sword of the Meek, something else, use Emery to cast an artifact. Oh god. I might have to just exile that. That seems pretty bad for me, if I'm being honest. Our one with machines is not where I want it to be. I want it to be amazing, but it's not amazing. Moonblessed Cleric. Whenever I see this, I think of Disciple of Heliod, or Heliod's Disciple. So let's Angelic Purge that. Get rid of that Sword of the Meek. Cast this. Trigger our Sword of the Meek. Anything from my bin I can cast? Yeah, I guess I can cast a Soul Guide Lantern. exile a card from a graveyard, so we have to. We don't really have any synergy for getting instants or sorceries back, so... it's kind of sad. I mean, our opponent should probably try to do something soon, right? Because we're getting scarier and scarier as the game goes on. And I don't think the Kami War is gonna be the shout, right? Because it's not... it's not one permanent on the battlefield that's the problem. Well, that's kind of cool. I think I'll draw 4. Hey, it's my lands. I wonder where those went. Robe of the Magi. Anything I can equip him to? Yeah. Congratulations, Imri, you're the Archmagistrate now. Goodbye, Angelic Purge. Draw me a card. Hey, it's a land. I needed one of those. So the Farewell is actually kind of a nice shout, right? Because we can get rid of everything that's an issue. Right? Yeah, I'd like to mill some more cards. Weird, I have a bunch of things I'm also willing to discard. And he's cheaper now, right? Imri is a dumb card. I know we look at cards sometimes and say, this is a dumb card. But Imri is like a seriously dumb card, right? I should be playing Tameshi. That's another dumb card I should be playing. There are just so many really good artifact matters creatures in the 3-drop slot, right? You have Imri, you have Sai, like you have your choice. It's amazing. Do I care about any of this? No, I don't. Not artifacts, creatures and enchantments. Back to the command zone you go. So I'm playing Imri. And then next turn I play a Portal to New Phyrexia. Oh yeah, we gotta equip up our Imri. He's our fake commander, so... you know how it is. I guess they played the Goshentai. I did not notice that. I was more worried about the Catilda, right? Because she kind of stopped our aggro plan. Next turn I get something back, I hope. I get a Shrine Steward back. That's neat. I don't have any auras or shrines though, so... not value. Unfortunately. Do you have another 3-drop? I'd like you to have a 3-drop. That'd be cool. Take this opponent. It's an artifact now. Scary stuff. It doesn't do anything. I was just trying to mess with them. They were thinking about why I was doing that, though. We made them think for a moment. Yeah, nothing in this world makes sense, opponent. I wouldn't worry too much about it. I'm recording, okay. Is this game 1? This feels like game 1. Or did Urza get bodied and I subconsciously repressed that memory? Hey, Portal to New Phyrexia? Yeah. Let's not have that be a thing. Draw 2. More lands. More lands is more good, I guess. I have dual lands. I promise I do. My Emery is super swole now. Very cool, Emery. Very cool. So I have a lot of ways in the... Well, I had a few ways in the deck to sacrifice artifacts. With the plan that I could, like, loop Portal to Phyrexia and stuff, but... that unfortunately did not happen. Yeah, I'll search for a shrine. I might have one. Don't even have an aura, okay. Well, that explains it. Where are my dual lands? Hey, there's one. And there are the rest. I even put a soldier land in the deck. Very, very neat. Sure, I'll take one of those. Yeah, I'll return it to my hand. Oh, white cards. I don't even know white cards. Go Emery. Don't want to go Emery. I guess we just skip our attack and then Soul Guide Lantern. Get rid of that. Make a Powerstone. This has been really grindy. I did not expect it to be this grindy. Like, normally when you play against a Goshintai deck, you die by the time you can cast a 9-drop, right? Like, the game is over. And we are getting to the point where the game is over. We're just not there yet. Trying to remember to leave blue mana untapped so that Disruption Protocol could be a counterspell, but I didn't. It's kind of sad, actually. I had a plan and it left the brain because the brain was thinking about how two decks can struggle to kill each other so much. Like, I have taken 1 point of damage. I've dealt 12 points of damage, but by this point we should have dealt 25. We're only halfway to our mark, and that's kind of sad. Starfield Mystic. A reasonable card. Goshintai, another reasonable card. I need Hurkyl's Recall. I need Urza to also be black so that I can play the new tutor. Artificer. Gonna need to draw some cards. Key's not bad. So I have 5, 10, 12, 13 technically, plus I have 16 mana every turn, and yet I'm still running out of mana. I think I die this turn. I'm taking 13 damage in the air. Did that not trigger? Or did it trigger? Okay, they're the Eternal Schemer. I think we're dead. Yeah, unfortunate. Can't be blocking any of that. Okay. Let's see if we can draft something. Demonic Tutor. Or just Regrowth. Regrowth probably does it, actually. Yeah, just Regrowth for a Farewell? I don't need that land. Thank you, opponent. Farewell? Alright. Creature enchantment. Urza. And we have Protocol up, right? So, thanks to Chromatic War, we can pick colorless, and then we can just tap a Refinery or something. I don't think Urza is going to be this good in Standard at, Go ahead. If this is what you're copying, yeah, that's cool. I am not about to stop that. You want me to spend my counter spells on something impactful, I'd agree to that, but this is not it. Yeah, I guess I'll counter that because I kind of just need a creature in the graveyard so that my Gate to the Phyrexia does something. Cool opponent. Let's draw 2 cards for 5 mana. Seems like a deal to me. So I need to pay 4 for this. Probably that. then I'll play a land, and then I'll play this. Resolve. And then I'll swing with my Urza. This one game is going to be an hour. Just because they can't kill me and I can't kill them. I think we're going to concede here and go on to greener pastures because I don't see a way out of this. Like, I can drag it on, but I'm not going to get anywhere. And Greg has fought hard. Like, Greg has put in the work. Token creature enchantment human monk. Just the silliness. The silliness involved is really fun. So we're going to try to do something cool again next turn. And if we can't do something cool, we'll concede. Our opponent has played really well. And I think that they truly deserve the victory that they're going to receive. Because generally, like, all sarcasm aside, generally when the Goshintai deck gets Rast, it doesn't come back, right? Like, if you exile a game-winning board state with Goshintai, you pretty much win. But Greg has built a deck in a way that that's not the case. And this is going to kill us if we're not careful. Dude, what does this do? Nothing? Something? I don't even know. Might as well, though. Okay, I figured it out. I know what it does now. Let's draw a couple cards. Cleansing Nova. Now that's just rude. This is gonna... Wow. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. So we won this game, really, if you look at it, because we could have just cast it. Just cast it. My God, Urza. You are an absolute menace. You know what? I could not have punted more times in a turn than I just did. So the Brilliant Restoration, cast that second. That's a good thing to know. Cast that after you destroy all of your artifacts and enchantments, not before you destroy all the artifacts and enchantments. Second thing we learned from that turn. If you're casting a spell that destroys all artifacts and enchantments, and you have a permanent that benefits from artifacts and enchantments being destroyed, don't copy the destruction spell and destroy all the artifacts that you make off of just... Wow. Game one. We're done. Done. Sorry, opponent. You did very well, but I punted way too hard there. No cap. That opponent. That was just a really, really poor showing. I don't think I've ever had a darker day playing Magic. So I'm really excited to see what Standard's going to look like in the following weeks. So in like the next 1 or 2 weeks. Arena should have standard figured out. But for the moment, we don't. I think I'm going to play one more game. Generally, we do 3, but... yeah, we'll keep this. Up against Marwyn. I don't know if I can beat Marwyn in a timely manner. I think we lose on turn 5. That would be my guess. Wait, Restoration. A card that I know how it works. Are you an elf? You're an elf? Yeah, this is looking like a turn 5 kill. Wow, opponent. I'm impressed. As a fellow elf player, I'm proud. Okay. No for land. Gargaroth on 5. That's it. That's all of it. We don't have a 4-mana Wrath in the deck. The Might and Weakstone doesn't do it either. GG. Well, those were 2 games. The longest and the shortest of the day. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoy the horrible punts you witnessed, remember to like, subscribe to the channel. I will see you next time. Bye for now. We will revisit Urza. You will not be left on the lurch.